Alright, this is MTG Buddha again. Um, gonna try to do a draft today. I started recording one the other day and my computer decided to mess up and didn't record. So, I drafted, as you can see, I drafted a green white deck and I got 6 wins. I'll go in and show you what the deck looks like um, once it pulls up here. Okay, so this is the deck. Alright, so I had one of the Fang of Shingeki. I had 2 copies of Tamio Safekeeping, which came in very handy. 2 copies of Spirited Companion. The goodest boy is the goodest boy there is. Um, had quite a few times where I got to cast him multiple times, which was really awesome. And I'll explain that when I get to it. Line Slash is such a great card. That card won me most of my games. Um, Most of the time when I cast it, I would wait until I had at least 4 mana so that I could cast it and immediately equip it to a creature. So that way, if they untapped and had a kill spell, they would kill the creature it was attached to and not Lion Sash, because Lion Sash would then fall off and be a creature by itself. So I most of the time waited till I had at least 4, if not 5 mana, because a lot of times I would cast it, equip it, and then use a white mana to exile a permanent from their graveyard. Um, and like I kept my opponent's graveyards empty. I was exiling things that weren't even permanents. You know, if I got to the end of their turn and I had mana open, I just went ahead and exiled their stuff. So I had 2 copies, like I said, a good boy. I had 1 copy of Bamboo Grove Archer, 1 copy of Just Got Trainee, uh, I had the ninjutsu, the Ninja Turtle, is what I always like to call him. I had him, used him a few times to actually exile artifacts and enchantments. Um, the Just Guy Naturalist, you definitely want at least 1 copy of this in your green white deck. I would have taken 2 copies or 3 even. Then we go over here to the next stack. Let's see. All right, so I had a copy of Golden Tail Disciple. This card right here is the one that actually allowed me to get back Spirited Companion a couple times. Whenever you attack with it, you return a creature or vehicle with mana 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. So there are a few times where like I would let Spirited Companion die, and then I would equip this and attack with it just to get Spirited Companion back to draw another card. Um, 2 arrests. The Fall of Lord Conda. It was a good way to get rid of a creature that has a high mana value. Um, let's see. Restoration. That's a really good one. When it flips into a creature, it allows you to attack and block and get counters. And I kept using this card and putting Lion Sash on it to make it even bigger, so that it was even easier to attack and to block and get value by getting the colorless spirit tokens. The fact that it ramps you, lets you go get a land to put in your hand, and then also returns a permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. Use that a time or two with Spirited Companion to draw a card. Um, this one was more of a curve filler. I can live without having this in the deck, but just kind of it filled a spot in my deck. Um, this card I want at least one of in any green white deck that I'm doing. Sometimes I might even play two because you can return 2 creatures pretty much all the time when you cast it, and it's instant, which is great. So you can do it at the end of their turn. 1 copy of Befriending the Moss, 2 copies of the Shrine. I also had a copy of Repel the Vile and 2 copies of the Geothermal Kami, which was a really good way to bounce Spirited Companion back to my hand to be able to recast it to draw a card. So that was the deck that I had. Basically, it's just a straight up green white deck. Um, just value with some creatures and some of the things that I actually he was in the deck too. I accidentally clicked him out a while ago. So I actually had 41 cards in the deck um, because I had him in there as well. Um, there were a few times where I got to attack with Spirit and Companion and ninjutsu him in. That was pretty good. Let's see. I drafted the blue shrine and considered it early playing blue, but I wound up deciding not to. So these are the other things that I drafted that you can see I didn't play. But yeah, I think this one turned out to be a pretty good deck. Like I say, I got 6 wins out of it, so I'm going to go in and claim that. And then after I claim this, I'll go open the pack and then we'll start another draft. So let's see what we get for the pack. Alright, so. Alright, let's go in. We're going to do another quick draft. Just try to get a draft in fairly quick. So yeah, we'll 750 gems, and I just won 850. So this is essentially a free draft after my last one, and hopefully I can get at least 5 wins on this one. Let's see. This card is a good card. Um, I'm definitely considering taking it. It would be nice if I got it, if I get it to be able to have a way to make the 5 colors of mana, but if I don't, I don't. I don't see anything else in this pack that makes me just go, ooh, I have to take that. Um, Twin shot sniper's alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything in this pack that's like super exciting other than this card. There's some cards that are good, fit into a deck and fill curves, but yeah, we're gonna start with the dragon. Let's see where we go from there. Alright, so the rare's gone out of this pack, so let's see what we got here. It's an ninjutsu creature. Let's see. Got a ninjutsu. If I'm playing white, more than likely green would be my best other color to go with. I really like this card, so I might actually take this. This is also a good card. Um, don't know if I want to take it, but I think I'm going to take this card because it lets me go get lands, and then if I need to, I can put a land from my graveyard on top of my deck. And then of course it gets big, especially if you've got like 8 or 9 lands. It's a 8 or 9 power creature, so I think I might take that. Oh, Spirited Companion. Yeah, if I'm gonna play white, I'm definitely gonna want Spirited Companion. I like this card. I played with it the other day, and like I say, I actually really enjoyed this card. I thought it was good. But honestly, I would rather have Spirited Companion over this easy. And I know he's just a 1/1, but it's a 1/1 that draws a card. It's an enchantment. It ticks a bunch of boxes in the green white deck. So okay, so this is probably going to be my pick. Like I say, if I'm playing green white, I would like to have at least one of these, but I can probably get one a little bit later. It might even come back around in this pack. But yeah, I think this is going to be probably what I pick. Wouldn't mind to have one of these, but again, this is something that'll probably cycle through and be pickable later. So don't really see anything else that I'm super excited about. So we'll take that. Um, this maybe Like, say if I'm going to be playing green-white enchantments, I mean, I'll take all the sagas. Just give them to me. It's fine. Um, see, blue-green land. Yeah, I think I will probably just take this one once it lets me pick it. There we go. All right. So there's another enchantment creature. It's a 2/1. It's not a bad card. Let's see. I'm not super psyched on this card. Not real big on any of the samurais in this set. I'm tempted to just take this land. I think I'm going to take the land because if I can wind up with like multiple multicolor lands, then doing this Wooburg is a good possibility. This is probably going to be my pick in this pack. I'm not probably going to pick that. I'm not real fond of this card. I think this card's just going to be better for me. It'll gain me some life. You know, depending on what I bounce back to my hand, I can get extra benefits. There's a lot of the enchantments that have enter the battlefield effects. So this is going to be the pick here. I like the fact that I can channel this to go and find a land and gain 2 life as well. So we'll take that. Um, 2 counters on a creature, 2 lord counters on a saga, and 2 additional counters on it when it becomes a creature. I mean, if I take this, I'm probably not going to wind up putting it in the final cut of my deck. If I take this, it might make the cut to go with the solo Kamigawa. So I think I'll take that just as a why not. We'll take this, put it in the sideboard. This came back, so we'll put this in the sideboard. Another one of these. Mm, don't really think I need to even put a second one of those in the sideboard, so we'll just take that. Alright, so let's see what we get in pack 2. That was the rare. Reality Chip is actually a pretty cool card, but at this point, I don't know if I would want to shift into trying to play some blue. Um, I could just take it just for my collection, but I think I might actually take Master's Rebuke because that's probably for my deck the best card in the pack. I mean, this card's okay, but and like I say, I'm not real fond on any of the samurais. I don't think the ability of attacking alone. I don't think that's that great. Except for like maybe if you played on turn 3 and turn 4, they only have one creature and you can tap it down. I mean, it's just not that great of an ability. I'm not real fond of samurais at all, so I think I'm just going to take the Master's Rebuke. And currently I have 4 creatures. That doesn't include the sagas, so let's see. So we're probably going to take that. The way things are looking, that's not good. Don't really need that. Wouldn't mind Bamboo Archer, but that honestly will probably come back around. So I'm going to take another one of these. I do like the fact I can sacrifice this to give a creature indestructible, even though it is a samurai. I don't care about the attacks whenever a samurai attacks alone, gaining lifelink part. That part I will probably never use, but I would sacrifice this to give another creature indestructible. So I think this might be what I take over this. I think I'll take this, yeah. Alright, so this one right here, we are going to take this, I'm pretty sure. That's not bad either. But I think again, I'm just gonna take this guy. I want at least one of this Death Touch creature. Wouldn't mind to take the Coiling Stalker, but I think I take the Death Touch creature because, especially since I already have a Master's Rebuke, that's a perfect combo with the two of those. So, um, more than likely going to be the trainee. Not seeing anything else that makes me super excited. Yeah, we'll take the trainee. Um, might take that. Might take that. Not really worried about that. Already got a trainee. I do want at least one of these, but the shrine is actually really good. I really would like to take the shrine. I do really want one of those. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the shrine because it's probably not going to come back around. Um, I think I'm going to take Spirited Companion. See, we'll take this and put it in the sideboard. Okay, so we did get the Bamboo Archer to come back around, so we will take Bamboo Grove Archer. I'll take a copy of that. Take another one of these. That came back, so we're good there. I feel like I'm in the right colors. Yep. See, okay, the fact that this came back as the last pick makes me think green white is the perfect colors for me to be in with this deck. So, um, Mirror the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, so this might be what I picked just because. Let's see how many two drops are left. I have a lot of two drop creatures are left, don't I? See, so we've got. Okay, so this is a Saga. This is a Saga, which will also be a creature. Um, so I have this as a instant or sorcery. This is instant or sorcery. Okay, so I have three instants or sorceries, and everything else in my deck are creatures. So I have a lot of creatures, and I currently have 7. Currently have 7 things that I could get back with this. This is also something I would definitely consider taking. Um, the only part about this is it returns a creature or vehicle mana 2 or less, so it wouldn't return either of these because they're not creatures in the graveyard. They are sagas in the graveyard. Um, yeah, I think I'm just going to go and take the Era of Enlightenment. If I was playing black, this would definitely be my pick because that's a great card. Um, I might go ahead and take this just because of the fact that it'll give me a chance to cast a enchantment from my graveyard. So enters the battlefield, enchanted permanent is creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. Draw a card as long as it's enchanted permanent. The creature gets +2/+1. Honestly, I think I might just rather take another Master's Rebuke over the top over this, and hopefully this will come back around to me. I mean, if the other one came around, this one might come back as well. So yeah, we'll take a second Master's Rebuke. There will be some things getting cut out of this, but we'll see. Befriending the Moss, definitely taking that. That's really good. Um, I will probably take the Arrest over the Blizzard Ninja guy because I don't have a lot of ways to remove things, so we'll take that. Um, I'd like to have at least one of those. I think I might take that over a second snake just because I would like to have one of these. And I already have a snake. So we'll take a copy of that. Let's throw this in the sideboard. Which one is this? I think I already have 2 copies of this, don't I? Yeah, I already got 2 geothermals. I'm probably not going to take it, so we'll throw this in the sideboard. Um, let's toss this in the sideboard as well. Yep, that came back, so we'll take that. Alright, a lot of the rest of this stuff's just going to go on the sideboard. Alright, and once all my picks are done, I'm going to go through and I usually remove everything from the deck and just start fresh. Alright, so Era of Enlightenment, yes. Michi, uh, Michiko's Reign of Truth, yes. Both Spirited Companions, yes. Arrest, yes. This one, yes. Befriending the Moss, that. Alright, let's see. Yes, 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 yes. At least one of those. Alright, so currently I'm at 39, so I could add one more card to my deck and be at exactly 40. And right now, my deck looks like it says I have 11 creatures, but that's not true. Alright, so let's move the instants and sorceries. Let's see. Instants and sorceries, creatures, creature, enchantment. Okay, so Saga, instant and sorcery. So those are non-creatures. It's creature, creature, saga, and creature. Okay, so currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight up creatures, and then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I currently have 17 creatures. This is one I'm not super fond of, so I can totally not play that, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with not playing this. I'm fine with not playing that. I might actually go ahead and play a second copy of this because I have so many creatures and enchantments. This is also potentially something to play. Right now, I have two, three ways to basically remove things. Um, let's see. Do I play another Season of Renewal? Or, yeah, I think we're going to take the other Season of Renewal. We'll start out with it like that. Um, I could always take this and make it 41, but I think we're just going to stick with like this. And I'm not going to bother with trying to do extra colors to do this ability because I'd have to mess my mana up. If I'd managed to take enough lands to hit all the colors, I probably would have tossed them in just for the heck of it. But I'm not going to play two copies of this and play this, and yeah, I'm not adding three cards to my deck just to be able to try to make five colors of mana. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go with it like this, and we're going to see what happens. So let's go into game one. It's taking a little while to find somebody. Okay, finally found a match. Alright. Del Fuego. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're going to keep this. Yeah. It's a keep. And I'm actually going to play the white land first. Because if I play the green land first, it's going to keep trying to asked me if I want to cast this, and I don't want to bother with that. We'll just go ahead and cast this guy, get him on the battlefield. We'll be defensive to start. He's going to make me discard a card. Yeah, I think I'm just going to discard a land. It's fine. There we go. That worked. So, yeah, end turn. So next turn, I think I play this. Okay, so he had 3 mana. All right, so go ahead and play a land and play this guy. Does he have a counterspell? Nope. Battlefield, another target gains sure. That's right. He has flash. I could have waited till the end of his turn. Forgot about that. This is the first time I've actually played with this card. I haven't used this card at all until now. So, all right. So we're gonna play this, and I'm gonna move ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack. If he wants to try to block to trade, that's fine. Because I'm gonna do this, and we'll kill that thing. Let's see, and then do I want to go ahead and do this? Sure, we'll go ahead and do it. Doesn't matter. If I'd done that before I attacked, he wouldn't have tried to block, and I didn't want to have to deal with this thing drawing and discarding constantly. It's a little bit annoying, so. Yeah, because see, he would have drawn and discarded when he played that, and then he would have drawn and discarded from this coming in, and yeah, that. I don't want him getting a lot of ways to draw new cards, so we'll attack for 4. Play Spirited Companion, we'll draw a card. I'll go ahead and play land. And we'll pass turn. Alright, he sacrificed that to draw 2. Alright. Then he gets to draw and discard again. Alright, so next turn this will turn into a 2/4 with flying. So I'll have 2 flying creatures next turn. If he manages to kill something at the end of turn, I can always bring something back. So I'm going to attack with both. That's fine. And I'm okay getting Spirited Companion into the graveyard because I can bring him back with this. So we'll see what he does here. He now has 3 flying creatures, which is annoying. Ugh, that's sucky. But I don't have any creatures with toughness 2 or less, so he can't kill any of my creatures with that. Alright, so yeah. Let's play a land. I think we just pass turn. It's annoying he milled my second season of renewal. So I now know he has a ninja in hand. Alright, what are you going to do? He's going to mill me. Go to resolve. Which one is this? we're going to do this. Do both. I will bring this back as a creature, and I will bring this back as an enchantment. Go ahead and play this to draw a card. Let's see, so I have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't have enough to do all of it. We will give this +1/+1, and we'll attack with it. So he's probably going to kill my Spirited Companion. Yeah, so next turn I'll give this +1/+1 again. So he's going to scry. I'm going to block with both. See if he has some kind of pump spell. Nope. Alright, so his guy dies. Of course, he could have. I think there's a creature that enters the battlefield and destroys something that was dealt damage, or just the. Is the one black? Yeah, the one black spells in this. Okay, there's the ninjutsu. Alright. So that's what he was trying to do. So, does he kill my Spirited Companion? Is the question. Yes. So he didn't mill me, which is good. Alright. So, this is going to get +1/+1 for each enchantment I control. We will cast this, giving this +1/+1. Move to combat, and attack with this. Because it has vigilance as well. Alright, and then I'm going to play this guy. Okay, so he's going to kill this guy, which I expected. He's going to make me mill cards. Yep, they're both lands. I'm happy with it. Well, alright, so we will put +1/+1 in vigilance on this. That's going to flip. Go ahead and cast this. I'll give +1/+1 vigilance on this. Attack with both. He can only block one. He's gonna have to block the 5 probably. I know he's gonna take the 5. Okay. All right. So we'll enter. This has too much power, so he won't be able to kill it next turn. And he concedes. Nice. All right. Yeah, because I was going to get an extra 5/5 vigilance haste when the next turn happened, and then another 5/5 vigilance haste the next turn. So, all right, let's see. I am not even going to say that name. Not sure how to say it. Let's see. So yes, yeah, I'm going to keep it. It's only 2 mana, but well, I don't really know if I want to play that on turn 2. Because I really want a creature to put it on, but my opponent's going first. We're going to keep it. I don't care. It's fine. That's annoying. Yeah, that's an annoying card. Well, at least next turn I'll be able to Bamboo Grove Archer and have something to block it next turn. Unless he has a way to kill it. Alright, so Bamboo Grove Archer. Still need to draw a land. If I can draw one land, I'm in okay shape. Okay, so I prefer to green, so um do I bother using Arrest? I don't want to use this on this because it can attack. I want to wait till I have something that I can have attack. So let's see. He's gonna want this to die so that he can draw a card. And being red and white, he's not gonna have a lot of ways to do that. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this here. We'll be mana efficient. And then if I draw another land next turn, I will cast this guy. And then the turn after, I can start making 1/1s. Yeah, so I would play this next turn if I draw a land. Then play this the next turn, make a 1/1, and hold this up. Mm, let's see, so if he dies, he gets a 1/1. Yeah, it's fine. We'll trade. I already have this in hand, so. Alright, so we will cast this and pass turn. Let's see what he does here. Because if I don't draw a land next turn, I might just go ahead and play this and attack with my Death Touch guy. Okay, so he decided to channel it instead of playing it. I'll take the 1. I'm not going to trade this for a 1/1 token. Okay, so that just hits me and not my creature. Good. He gains a life. My turn. Alright, so this is good. We will draw a card. Be a land. It was a land. Good. No attacks. In turn. So his next creature enters with an additional 1/1. So let's see what he's got. Yep. The combo of those two is a little annoying. I'm just going to go ahead and block with Spirited Companion. I'm okay with him dying. So if I draw a land, I might go ahead and play that. Um, or I could go ahead and play this. I don't know which one I want to do. I think I want to play this. And then I'm going to not make a token. Decline. Because I want to keep this up. So I will move to block. Giving this hexproof, indestructible, and gaining 2 life. So he's going to have to sacrifice this to keep this from dying. And we'll just get that out of the way. Yep, see, there we go. So it's sacrificed. So they're just going to bounce off each other. This is where it would be really good to have had a second one of those. Yeah. Let's see what else is in my graveyard right now. Okay, so go ahead and play this. I will put a +1/+1 counter on this and give it vigilance. And I will attack with this. And I will autopay. We'll make a 1/1. Because if nothing else, I can just toss 1/1s in front of this. Because it doesn't have trample. Wow. Okay, and he can activate that this turn too. That's super annoying. Yeah, this is gonna probably not go very well for me. Looking like. See, he's gonna have a 5/5 flyer. Put a counter here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Give this +1/+1. Go ahead and attack with it. Alright, that's. Nope, nope. Undo. Pay 1. Alright, so. Yeah. So I think when this flips, I wonder if it'll let me stack my triggers. That sucks. So bad right there. Because now I'm getting hit for 13 and can't do anything about it. Yeah, I am going to be dead next turn. Alright, let's. Season of Renewal. Do both. Let's get this back, get this back. So I will at least have a flying blocker. Or a reach creature that can block. So, um, we are going to target this. This is going to flip. Alright, so we're going to cast this first. Draw a card. Okay, so right now, alright, so I could kill one of his flying creatures. Okay, so right now I could attack for 5, 13, 14, 15. I could attack for 15 right now. So I am going to do this. Let's see, you know what? Actually, we're going to go to combat first. Let's attack. With this. So it looks like he's just going to take it. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and use Master's Rebuke. Yeah, and I'm going to have to kill this. So that way he can't make another flyer. And then I'll cast this. Yeah. And then I'll pay the 1 to get an extra creature. So I do have a blocker for the flying creature now. He can give another creature flying. So he can give this flying, but it's not modified. It's just going to get flying. So I can block the 5/5, take the 3, unless he has some way to pump it. I survive a turn, and then he's dead on the backswing if he attacks. So unless he has one of these two cards as a way to pump his creature. Let's see. Yeah, because that just gives creatures haste. So if he'd had a creature, he could have given it haste, but okay. So, block. And then if all else fails, I can do this and return him again. Okay. So that's going to flip. We're going to move to combat. Attack with all. Okay, so do I have enough mana? Let's see, 5. Yeah. Go ahead and do this. Click both. Return this. Play it back out. And we'll do that. I think we might get there. We might have managed to just pull this out. Drawing both Season of Renewals is what's going to get me there, because, yeah. If I'd had the mana to cast Season of Renewal and then channel this, I could have just killed that. But then he would have had a flying creature that has 2 power, so I need a way to block. Okay. See, that would have been nice to have been able to get back with Season of Renewal, because I could have got that as an enchantment, and that, yeah. So unless he found a way to get rid of this creature, or a way to pump this creature, looks like I should win this game. So he's going to gain 3 life. That's fine. I don't care. That's fine. I don't care. Equip is 3, so you can't even equip it. Block. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, well, he's conceded. I was going to go ahead just in case he had some way to, like, do something. So, alright, so we've won 2 games so far. Let's go for win number 3. Yeah, we'll keep this. If I draw another land, I've got both of these online. And I could always play this to bounce this back to my hand if I need to gain 3 life, and have this so I could channel it if I needed to, or, you know, this will start making me 1/1s. This is flying. Yeah, I'm good with this. And he mulliganed, so we're good. Yeah, we got the 4th land. We'll go ahead and play this out. I'm not going to play that next turn. Don't really think it matters which land I play. Yeah, pass turn. Now, if this put a counter on the creature, or it was until your next turn, I would play that, but doesn't have mess or anything. No. Okay, so now yeah, I think I play this. Yeah, because it has indestructible until my next turn, so. So +1/+1 vigilance. Attack for 4 flying. Oh, it still has indestructible? How long does it have indestructible till? Oh, for as long as I control that. Ah, okay. Well, that's a lot better than I thought it was. Yeah, that's way better than I thought it was. We are going to block here, and then I'm going to block here. And I'm sure he's got some kind of trick, and if he does, that's fine. But I couldn't not block some of these. So he's got a ninjutsu. Okay, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. We'll put a +1/+1 on this again. Move to combat. Attack for 5. Let's see. I think I'm going to play this. And I will move to end step, and I will pay 1. And get a 1/1 to block with. So I'll just start chump blocking this with 1/1s. It's fine. Use this to block that. It's fine. Yeah. And he concedes. Nice. Alright. I am glad I now know that gives indestructible as long as you control it. So, that I'm gonna have to remember that. Like I say, this is the first time I've actually drafted and played with that card online and in paper. I have not played with that card at all, and I did quite a few Neon Dynasty drafts in paper, and I never once actually played with that card. I had it played against me, but every time I saw it hit the battlefield, I killed it immediately. So I never really had to deal with the fact that it was as long as you control it. Yeah, we're keeping this. Very good. If I need to, I can always cycle this to go get a basic plains. So that'll get me my fourth land for this. So yeah, I'm good with that. Alright, so we will play a land. And then if I don't draw a land this turn, yeah, I will. What this is this only as a sorcery, or can I do it anytime? I can do it anytime. So yeah, on his end step, we'll go on instead of stop. On his end step, I'll just go ahead and channel this. Alright, you know what? Let's do it now. It's fine. There we go. And then I can take that stop off. Go to my turn. Alright, we will play a land for turn. Do I play this? Yeah, we'll play this. We'll be mana efficient. Yeah, and then I will play the land. Does he attack is the question. I don't think he will attack. I think he's going to hold it back. Because I don't think he wants this to get sacrificed just to get rid of my guy here. I don't see him playing it. And then I can hold this up to flash in. So if he does play an artifact or something and attack next turn, then I can flash this in and give this indestructible and block it. So that is the goal. Yep. So the question is, does he go ahead and sacrifice this to put a counter on it? Because if he does, that's going to be annoying. Yep. Yep. Alright, we're going to go ahead and flash this in, give this indestructible, and we'll block there. So he doesn't get to do the damage, it doesn't die. I think I cast this, and I will put it on this. Next attack. Then my end turn, because if he attacks with this again, I can block it, and then I can use this at the end of his turn to kill it. Well, no, I can't because I can't. Yeah, that's really annoying. Let's see. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just get rid of this before he puts the counter on it, because that was going to get it out of reach. Yeah, we're going to put it here. Play a land. We'll attack with both. That's fine. He doesn't have flying. Do I play this or do I play this? What does this look like on the back? Yeah, I think I want to play this and bounce this back to my hand. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So if he attacks again, I will double block in a heartbeat to try to get that off the board. Because next turn, even if I don't draw a land next turn, I could play this and still have Season Renewal up. So if he does find a way to get rid of this, I mean, yeah, we'll be good. What did he do? Did he top all that or bottom it? I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so let's play a land. Let's play this. We'll give this +1 because I want to attack with it. Attack. And then I'll just cast this. Alright. So now I have blockers for his 2/2s. Six mana. So he has something to block my flyer with now. So I could, if I wanted to, next turn just attack with this, and then I could cast this from the graveyard. Which could be a thing. Alright, so we'll give this +2/+2. Next, attack with this, and attack with this. So does he take the 5? He does. Alright, recast this. You know what? I want to actually... Yeah, I'm going to bounce this back to my hand again. And... Is it just till your end of turn? Yeah, till end of turn, yeah. See what he does. What'd he do? Because he's got to keep that 4 mana up to be able to tap something. If I need to, I can block with this. Let it die. Okay. So, cast this. Cast this. Okay, so I think I want to target one of these to see if he will actually tap this. Yeah. Okay, so he tapped it. That's fine. Next. Attack. I wonder if it'll let me cycle it. Will it let me cycle it? No. Okay. So I actually would kind of like for him to attack with something that I could block this with. Attack with your flyer. Attack with your 4/4. Come on. Come on. Come on. Attack with the 4/4. I want you to. I want him to attack with the 4/4 because I want to block this, and then I will go and return both these creatures to my hand at the end of turn, and then I can use this to get rid of that. So, yeah, but he didn't do it. Okay. So, he cannot tap something down this time. So, I think I put it on here. Yeah, we'll just put it on this. Go to next. Attack with this. So I now have that to cast. Alright, he gets to put a counter on something. Alright, but I do have another 4/4 now. So I do have another creature. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Let's see, is this only as a sorcery? Nope. Good. So if he equips this, I will chump block with this. Do I have enough to do that? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. I would need to draw a land. Okay, so I did draw a land. So it's going to flip. Come back. Play a land. Do I have any enchantments in my graveyard? No, I do not. Nope. Might as well attack with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So next turn I'll have 7 things I got to attack it with. He's going to crew that. Have trample. Does have trample. But I'm at 28, so. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of one of your blockers. Alright. So the question is, does he attack? And if he does attack, yeah, he's going to attack. That's fine. I will block with this. I would like him to attack with multiple things. Okay, so he just straight up exiled that. That sucks. But he has no cards in hand now. So. Yeah, come on. Attack. Attack with that. I want you to. Alright. Block. Let's see. So that's the only creature in my graveyard right now. Alright, so I am not going to cast it because I'm going to attack on my turn. Okay, yep, we're going to cast Befriending the Moths. Yep, and we are going to give. Let's see. I'll give this +1/+1. We'll see what he does. Does he tap this down in response? He does. Okay. That resolves. That's fine. Next. Oh, that has vigilance. Okay. So I will attack with this, this, and this. This does not have vigilance. Okay, so we will attack with those 3 creatures. Forcing him to block some things. That's fine. So end turn. So end of his turn, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get back this and this. Yeah. Whenever one or more vehicles you control attack, create a 1/1 color. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. So the question is, am I better off killing this or killing this? I think I'm better off waiting for him to crew this and killing it, honestly. Because that's the thing that's going to kill me. Because this doesn't have trample. I can block it all day long. That's 3. Yeah. Alright, so choose a creature. I'm going to choose this. I'm going to choose this as an enchantment. I am going to give... Let's see, which one do I want to do? This. Does he tap it? I think I let it happen. That's fine. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I couldn't play this and channel this. So next, um, might as well. So if he crews this, I'm going to kill it with this. Wow, that's pretty annoying. I think I destroy that. So now, if he's going to tap something, he has to do it in response. And I think I let that happen. That's fine. So now he's got to debate what he can attack with and still not die on the swing back. So he is attacking with pretty much everything. All right. Yeah, so he's gonna get a 1/1. That's fine. Um, Pass. So let's count this up. All right, so 9, 7, 6, and 4. So yeah, that's 10. Yeah, I'm taking a lot. Okay, so I'm not even bothering to block this. I'm going to block this. Um, or so it's 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's lethal. I think I chump with this and just take 13 or 11. I mean, yeah. So that is my block. Then I'm going to give this indestructible and gain 2 life. So I lose 1 creature. He has no flying. Well, he does have this second block. So this will come back. Alright, I am going to cast this. Bouncing this to my hand. Um, what's in my graveyard? So it's only 4. Giving this +1/+1 and flying. So he has 1, 2. So he's going to crew that, which is going to crew that. Alright, that's fine. Next. So he has 1, 2, 3 blockers. If I attack with this and this flying, he can only block one of them. I think I just attack with this. Yeah. We will choose this. So his mobilizer mech's going to die. Play my land. And we'll enter. So, can I survive is the question now. Yeah, so I would have to attack alone, which isn't going to do anything for him. So I'm not going to be blocking this. So I'll be taking 4 off of that. I can jump one of these in front of that. I'd be taking 7. That'd be 11. Yeah, so actually, I think I'd throw both of these in front of that maybe. If he attacks with this, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's getting kind of iffy here. There's no cards in hand. Okay. So, double block to get that off the board. Chump block there. And take 6. I mean, I'm dead. I'm just gonna play it out. I mean, I did get the trample creature off the board, so there's that. I mean, if he just attacks with everything, I'm dead. We'll see if he does it or not. I actually survived this way. Go to 1. Oh no, -1. Okay, so yeah, I died. Figured we'd try it, see what happened. Alright, so we're 3-1 right now. Let's go try to get that fourth win. I'd like to get at least 5, preferably 6. So let's go for win number 4 here. Alright, let's see. 3 mana. I keep getting this in my opening hand and not having a creature to use for it. We're gonna keep it though. Alright. We will play that next turn, yeah. We will scry too, that is fine. Yeah, I will happily scry too. So I have 2 more lands in hand, so I'm good on lands. So I really don't want lands. We'll put both those on the bottom, because I can play this on turn 4 and go get 2 lands, which would put me at 6. So yeah. Or if I wanted to, I could play this to bounce this and be able to scry again. So, alright, so he hit me for 2. I'm going to gain the 2 life back on my turn. He's got that. That's, yeah. I want to play a land, and I am not going to do anything. So he's going to attack me for 5. Now, the question is, do I want to go ahead and channel? I think I do. We'll go ahead and do that and gain 2 life. Go get a plains. Have that ready to play next turn. Yeah. Alright, so it's going to flip. So we'll play this, and this gets, it's just 2/2 first strike. Alright, so the question is, do I want to do this? I don't want to do that because it's not going to be able to attack this turn. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Go get 2 forests. Let's get some of them lands out of my deck. Got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the 17 lands out of my deck now. So hopefully I will draw not lands for a few turns. Yeah, and if he attacks, this is a good blocker for anything he has. So, and I drew a land. What is... Okay, so flying, but it doesn't give vigilance. Um, Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to play this. And I think I'm going to bounce this back to my hand. And not attack. Because if I want to, I can play that and go get 2 more lands out of my deck. Send my deck out some more. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that give 11 lands out of my deck. He's playing black. If he has a way to make me discard, I have lands I can discard. And then this would let me get lands back from there. He's going to exile this. That's annoying. I'll choose not to block. Take the 2. Alright. And of course I drew another land. Let's go ahead and do this. Go get 2 lands. Let's go ahead and get this out. So it's a 5/5 first strike. He has 2, 3, 4, 5. He only has 5 times. If I attack, he would have to black with all of them. I don't think it's worth it for me to attack. I wish this gave it till the end of your next turn. That would be for the best, but that sucks. I don't like that card. I should start drawing things that aren't lands before long, though. So, considering how many lands I have taken out of my deck, I should be drawing some things that are not lands, and I drew another land. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? I am being arenaed so hard. Do I even bother attacking? You know, if I attack, I think I'm just dead, so there's no reason to attack. But next turn, this will flip, and it will be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It'll be 8/8 next turn. So I will have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 8/8 next turn. Yeah, so I will be in a much better position next turn. And that's going to tap this, so I won't be able to block it, of course. Alright. So, going to do that, that. Say a land. He doesn't have any creatures with flying, does he? No. Okay. So which place has a creature? And no attacks, because I can't attack. But I do have a big 8/8, so which is just going to keep getting bigger for a number of turns, because I have 5 more lands in hand. So if this game lasts 5 more turns, he's going to be a 13/13. Okay, I think I go ahead. I think I just block with this to get that off the board and block there. We just want to get rid of that. And of course, next turn he can attack this alone and then recast this. Yeah, so, and he's going to Urart. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Alright. Yeah, no, that's. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game too. Yep. We're just going to go ahead and concede. I don't care. I've got 6 lands in hand and I have 8 lands on the battlefield. Yeah, that's. I got arenaed hard. Yeah, that's rough. All right, so we are 3-2. Let's try to get that fourth win. I don't like having less than 4 wins. Quick draft's kind of hit or miss, though. I mean, no, I don't think I can keep that. Yeah. Okay, this I can keep. I think I put one of the geothermal commies on bottom. I mean, I don't have anything I can play right off the bat, but I mean, I will have things that I can do, assuming I draw one more land, especially. All right, so I need to draw another land. So I got 2 turns to draw a land. If I draw a land, I think I play this, and then I would play this the next turn. All right, you know, we're just gonna play this. If he has a kill spell for it, he has a kill spell for it. If he wants to waste a kill spell on my 3/3 Death Touch Reach creature or Defender Reach creature, that's fine. More than likely, I'm going to get you are already not. You are already dead, or he's going to have some kind of pump spell, or you're already dead. Is that what's coming? Yep, which is fine. Now I just need to draw a land. And I did not. So we're just going to be mana efficient and do this. Because I have no other way to do anything else right now. So if I draw a land, this is what I'll play to go and get 2 more lands. Alright, okay, so I did get a land. So we're going to play this. We're going to go get forest. Alright, and then next turn I will play this, bouncing this to hand, gaining 3 life, because he's going to attack me for 4. It's going to make me discard a card. That's fine, I'll discard a land. He's going to give it +2/+2. Of course he is. Yeah, I'm going to wind up losing this game as well, I believe. It is not looking good for the home team. Alright, so. Do I have the mana? No. We will play this. Question is, do I want to bounce? I think I do because I want to gain the life. So the question now becomes, does he give something +2/+2, or does he give my creature -1/-1? If he gives my creature -1/-1, I can't effectively block this. If he gives it +2/+2, I can't really block this as well. So, yeah. I think if he attacks here, I just have to take it. Well, and he's going to tap it down anyway. So yeah. All right. So I'm going to draw a land. I'm going to play this. That's 5 mana. I can't do both of those. I could do this. It doesn't give vigilance. Alright, I think I'll do this. Gonna get 2 lands. Then I cast this. I think I kill that. Because if I don't kill that, then he just gets to tap my creature down anyway. Because I could use it to kill this, but if I don't kill this, he attacks with this, taps this creature down, and does 4 to me anyway. So at least this way he can't tap my creature down, and I can block if I choose to. So I think he's trying to decide what his best option is. I don't know what his one card in hand is. If this resolves, and he attacks next turn with both creatures, I just chump block the 1/1. Take 4, go to 5. Then I play a land. I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 lands. So I could play this and make another 1/1 at the end of turn, depending on what I draw. Yeah. He evidently has a hard time deciding what to do here. Okay, so yeah. So it is not going to resolve, which it sucks. So now he's going to attack with just this, tap this down. I'm going to have to take 4, go to 5. I have no way to kill this now. Play land, play this. No attacks, move to end step, pay 1, get a 1/1. Alright. So I at least now have some blockers in some way, shape, or form. Because he can't attack for just the one creature and tap my only blocker down at this point. So, and then next turn this is going to be big. So, all right. So we will offer a trade here. We will offer a trade here, and we will block here. Taking 3. If he has a pump spell, I'm dead. He's going to ninjutsu, and I'm dead. Yeah. So that is Xaxes. All right. So I only got 3 wins. That is not good. All right. I went down a tier. So. All right, so I finished 3-3. My deck wasn't that bad. I mean, it was a couple things away from being as good as it could have been. And I got some bad draws there at the end too. I had 2 games in a row where just a lot of lands, and my opponent had really good hands. So, um, yeah, I only drew. I think there was only 1 game where I drew Spirited Companion. I had 2 of them. That's crazy. Yeah. I think it was an okay deck. I don't think it was definitely not a 7 win type deck. I mean, I'm not feeling like this was like the most amazing deck that I could have had, and I just feel so disappointed I didn't get 7 wins. I didn't expect 7 wins with this deck. I was hoping for 4. I thought I might could get 4 out of this deck, but like I say, it wasn't a 7-win deck. It wasn't as good as the other green white deck that I played yesterday that my recording messed up on. That deck 6 wins was really good for it. That was about where that deck I think should be. It could have got a 7th win, but yeah. So all right, so there's this deck. Let's go. I'll tell you what, we're gonna change the name to 811. Let's do dashes, not minuses or equal signs. All right. Yeah. So done. And we're just going to add that to decks. And we're going to claim, and we'll see what we get in my packs that I've got because I got a pack earlier from completing a daily and stuff. So let's go in here. Let's get a Baldur's Gate pack, and we're going to get another red, so that's good. And we got 2 rares out of it, so we got double Earthquake Dragon. So I don't know. Might try to build a dragon deck for like historic or something. But alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so yeah. One of the channel lands, so nothing super exciting. Alright, let's go back out. And yeah, so we went 3-3 on the draft today. Like I say, the draft that I did yesterday that did not record went 6-3 with a little bit better deck. I think 3 wins. It's a little low. I think my deck was worthy of having 4 wins. I don't think it was 3 wins is not too far off, but I think it was worthy of having 4 wins. Let's see. So the premier draft, there's only less than an hour left to do those, and I don't really like doing the premier drafts. I'd rather just go ahead. If I'm playing best of one, I'd rather just go ahead and do the quick draft. It's costs less, and I mean it's best of one either way. Traditional draft, I will probably do a couple of those eventually, but those are best 2 out of 3 and take a little more time probably. Um, but yeah, I haven't done very many of those. They cost the same as the Premier Draft, but I think you only play 3 games. Not a fan of Baldur's Gate. Didn't really like Baldur's Gate Draft. Really didn't like it. Thought it was horrible. Oh yeah, that's right. They were going to be doing Gladiator. I might actually build a Gladiator deck later and go ahead and play it. I haven't played it before. Let's see. It's a Gladiator Singleton Historic deck. Um, you face off best of 3 matches, giving you a chance to see a wide range of possibilities from both players' decks. There are no sideboards, which brings what you got. Alright, so I don't know. Like say it's a 100 card singleton, but it's not like Brawl because you don't get a commander. It's just a 100 card singleton. So I might try to build one of these later, and do a video for that because I'm kind of interested in that. I think that might be interesting. I do like Brawl. Um, if you see here, I do have this is my Teferi historic Brawl deck, and the win con for this deck is annoy my opponent until they quit. So I'll probably do a couple of videos for that. This is my standard deck. And standard's going to be rotating the second week of next month, I think. So when it rotates, this deck will be a few things missing from it, but hopefully there'll be things in the new set that will replace a few of those things. But yeah, I refer to this one as Bombastic Counter. It's got Arcane Bomb Blast and a bunch of instants and sorceries, and some of the blue cards are counter spells. So it's just my bombastic counter deck. But like I say, I'm going to have to make some adjustments on that when the standard shifts and we lose 4 sets. But I think that's it for today. I'm going to head out, and hopefully you have a good day. If you like my video, like it, subscribe. I'll start posting more videos. I'll probably be posting at least 3 to 4 days a week most of the time, sometimes more than that. This week I might post a little bit more. because I'm going to have a few extra days off because my birthday is this week, or next week. So I took some days off. So I might actually post a few extra videos next week. So hopefully you all have a good day and see you next time.